Good evening, peeps. It's the Drunken One. I am making some homebrew. By golly, because that's what I like to do, is make some homebrew. I am going to do the overnight mash, so I got my mash tun put together, and I got the bazooka tube in there. See if I can point you the right way. I got the bazooka tube in there, so tonight I'm gonna get a head start by doing the overnight mash. That's what I'm gonna do, by golly, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Adios. Happy National Homebrew Day, and you bet it's a brew day. All right, guys, I run out of silly hats. I gotta get me some more silly hats for these brew days. I probably just showed you a little clip of me last night starting the late night mash to mash overnight. It worked out pretty good. I ended up this morning, I did it at about 8 o'clock last night. At 7 o'clock in the morning. Ended up at 148 for temperature, 148.6. Even this morning, so that was pretty good. We are doing, I'm looking past you here to look at the notes, we are doing an American IPA. It's kind of like the Stone IPA or the Anchor Liberty Ale, this Sierra Nevada Celebration Ale, or the Avery IPA. Now this is all going to be doubled because I'm doing a 10-gallon batch like I like to do, which made for a big bunch of grains. It's 13.25 pounds of domestic pale, a special pale. There's a difference. Half a pound each of domestic carapace and domestic light crystal, and 0.13 of special B. It's gonna have. Okay, he changed up my stuff a little bit. Matter of fact, after reading the notes, I got to put my water salts in because it comes with a package of water salts. So it's supposed to be Willamette at 5. The second one is Warrior at 5. Willamette for the second and third, and then Zytos for the dry hop later. It's supposed to be a 6.56 ABV beer. So I got the mash water, the sparge water heating up. We're at 120. We need to be at 190. Let's speed you around. Give you a little look at the mash. Well, I was eating that stuff dry last night. As you see, I got the bazooka tube in. The house to show you. I guess I just lean you on in there. You're still on a tripod. This way. Yeah, there it is. Anyway, you've seen wet grains before. They're not. There you are now. Okay, looks like I need to clean the old screen there. I'll probably do just like I've been doing, kind of try to keep it somewhat condensed. I did have a suggestion to be able to show everything in more in depth, but they're all pretty much the same. Let me close that back up. It's a bit chilly out this morning. It's 58, something like that. I don't know how that converts in Celsius, but so I'm still sipping on some coffee, waiting for the mash to get ready, or the sparge water to get ready. I think I showed y'all my neat little my thermometer thing that's got the cable on there. So that's gonna help. It's gonna alarm. It says, hey, it's ready. So it keeps me from having to climb that thing so much. Hey, sorry about the sunlight. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. And feeling pretty good today. I didn't drink a whole bunch last night, knowing that I was going to be doing this today. So here we are. Okay, so it's American IPA. Let's eat it up, boys. I can show you this real quick too. That bazooka tube thing seems to work out pretty good. Hopefully I'm not blinding you. The bazooka tube thing seems to work out pretty good. Where am I? Yeah, there we are. Locking in a little tighter. Check out the color of this stuff. No more stuck sparges. Good already. Yeah, looks pretty clear. I haven't poured but just a little bit of this through there. I've only done a couple of the barrel off things. Break this, it's all glass. It's looking pretty clear already. So we should have a good darn day. So just like normal, I am going to sparge through, which will take about an hour and 15. I know how the setting, well, I used to know the setting. The setting might be different now with the bazooka tube, because it's different. It's off the bottom a little bit. I don't think that's going to be a problem, because after thinking about it, the other one was kind of off the bottom for most of it. So we'll see what it does. Already, it seems like it's giving me a cleaner product right away, so it's a good start. So yeah, I'm gonna sparge the mash tun into a couple of buckets until the kegel's empty. Move the kegel behind me to the normal brewing spot. It's not supposed to rain today. How about that? This is gonna be a beautiful day. Yeah, I'll catch up with you when I'm sparging or something. Oh, I'll see you in a minute. Gotta go brush my teeth and stuff too. Alright, adios. Alright, peeps. Okay, we're looking for the 1.06. 66. Excuse me, my very first runnings out of there. I had to get a little refractometer reading on it. Now, again, that's just the very, very first runnings. Letting it sit all night brought it to 1.104. That's the very first runnings, and so yeah, it's going to be quite high, but yeah, I got a lot of diluting to do. 2 quarts per pound brought it to 14.38 gallons of water to sparge with. Wow. Last time I remember doing one like this, I think it was the Robust Porter or another one that had just like a super duper amount of grains. My mash tun is just packed to the gills. And about to overflow, man, don't mention it. Anyway, so that's where we're at. We're sparging along. Okay, boys, let me tell you what I've got. Hopefully I'm not all too backlit here. So I ended up with 2 5-gallon buckets, literally 5 gallons each, and I tossed them into the kegel, and need a little bit more to make up my boil off. So my last bucket, which was getting pretty thin, it was down to the 1010 range. I put just what I needed to make it to 1050, which ended up being another 2 gallons. So in the brew kettle to start out with, I am at 1050 and 12 gallons. I think I can get to the 66 in the boil. If not, I'll boil it till it's either 66 or 10 gallons, whichever comes first. And so all is well so far. I've got just another gallon and a half, I guess, of the 1010 wort. Just in case I get a little too much boil off or whatever, I got a little room to play with. So that's where we're at. All right, again, I'll say happy homebrew day. Oh, I never did clean the lens, huh? All right, I'll do that. Adios. All right, peeps, I got the hot break taken care of. What the thing was fighting me. It's supposed to be 1 ounce of Warrior that goes in right here, but he didn't have that, so we ended up with these guys. CTZ, great hop originally for bittering, but also great for dry hopping, also aka Tomahawk and Zeus. So 14.988. So I've got them in the little hop sucker thing right here, just letting them dangle over the hot wort. So I'm gonna release them on in, boys. First hop drop, 2 ounces because it's 10 gallons. In you go. All right, I'm gonna try the hemostat way. That way I'm not having to reach in to get that hot ass string later on. Okay, I will see you in half hour, I think. I'll have to look at it. All right, I'll see you later for the second hop drop. Adios. Right, so from the first hop drop to the second is 40 minutes, and so waiting on that. Actually, I started a little bit earlier when I was before the hot break. I made up a little bit of some wonderful beef jerky. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm showing you there. 3 pounds, heavily powdered, pepper powdered. So 3 pounds of jerky. Bottom round steak. Oh, that was good light. That actually come in there for a second. Anyway, 3 pounds of round steak, which makes it almost half full. I think I got the zoom at the wrong level or whatever. Anyway, so every time I think about it, I am giving it a little bit of stir. We'll make sure everything is coated in there. Boy, if you could only smell that. It's not as good as the beer, but it's pretty damn yummy. Okay, so yeah, we're still waiting on that. Hey, I found a use for that that mash tun thing. When I get ready to get the hop bag out of there, I'm just gonna set it on there while I put the other hops in there, and then I'll drop it back in. Showed you all that with my new toys. Little handle on there, so it's gonna keep nice and cool. So it covers the whole thing, and it allows everything to get out. I don't think any water's draining back in. I haven't seen any droplets, so I guess we're doing good. It's got a little airspace around there. So anyways, busy as always. Jerky, baby. So I'll put those on this afternoon. It takes about 4, maybe 5 hours to do, so I'll try to budget it to where maybe I'm putting it on about 4:30 or 5, and that should have, like I said, I started this a bit earlier. I just didn't show y'all. So 5 hours of that. So yeah, maybe 5 o'clock I'll drink them on the old dehydrator, and by bedtime they should be ready. If not, I'll put a timer on the dehydrator and I'll be fine. Alright, I'll see you for the next hop drop. Thanks for coming by. Happy Homebrew Day. National Homebrew Day. I don't know if it's international, but we're doing it here, baby. We're doing it here. Okay, it's been another 40 minutes. And yeah, now we're going in with the second 2 ounces of the Willamette. I've already got the hop bag up and drained out a bit. I think that's a good idea. This seems like it's going better than normal. This is the Willamette, 1 ounce. I got 2 ounces going in for a 10-gallon batch. It is suitable for all British styles and U.S. pale ales and brown ales. Slightly spicy aroma is a 4.4. Just tip those into the little bag. Maybe one day I'll get that spider thing that everybody else has got. I don't know what they cost. They're fairly cheap. I might be able to swing that. Lately, I've spent quite a bit of money on getting my eyes checked out. They're not bad, but my glasses are getting kind of scratched, and so even at buy one get one, I spent almost $900. Of course, they're going to be transition and all that good stuff. So 10 days. I don't even know if y'all can see me. Look like a silhouette. Anyway, let me get this dropped in there, and we'll go again from there. Yeah, I think I like this stainless steel chingadera. I'm gonna just do the same like I just did before. That's a good idea. Makes it seem a little safer. I don't burn myself that way. I don't even know if y'all should see what I did. Anyways, you get the idea. Back in the kettle for the guys. All right, and another 15 minutes, I think, and then we're gonna drop the last one in. Yeah, 15 minutes. And we're gonna drop the other 1 ounce. So let me get the timer started, and I will get the work cooler in there here pretty quick, because get it all sanitized and sterilized, and yeah, that's what we'll do. All right. I don't even know if y'all can see me. It's a weird angle. I look like a silhouette. Anyways. All right, gents. It is. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Let me hear me down some music. Listen to some hillbilly music, guys. Hillbilly music. Okay, so alright. Okay, so I've got the hop sock thing out of there. Again, it is playing out of time, so let's get that done so you can hear me better. How about that? Oh shit! I'm about to get a boilover. Anyway. Alright, I think I missed my gravity by just a bit. It was supposed to be 61. It turned out, or 66. It turned out 61. I'm feeling alright with it. I'll leave it like that, I guess. I know I said I was going to either boil it down to whatever. I'll get a bunch of volume, but I don't want to mess up my hop schedule. So here is another ounce of the rabbit pellets called Willamette. That's at 4.4 alpha acid. Oh. Here's the second ounce right here. Oh, you're not even seeing this stuff, are you? My bad. Not doing good with my setup. Oh, yeah, I guess you can. I'm over here. Yeah, you can see me. So some more rabbit pellets. I put a lot in there. Alright, so those go in. I'm going to pop them back in, start the work chiller, and get her chilled on down. So, I think this is a good idea with this whole hemostats and this other screen thing. Some parts working pretty good, so let's get those in the mix. And I'll give them the super dunk after I get back off the camera. Let go of my thumb. So that's where we're at, boys. I'm gonna start the work chiller and get her all chilled down. I know I said it 4 other times today, but happy National Homebrew Day. Brew up something, even if it's some soup or something. Cook something, darn it. brew up something. Brew up a good time. All right, gents. Well, it's time. We are getting her into the bucket. I can see what you're saying. It's going through a little coil of cabling. The coil of hose. It's still just a smidgen warm. It's 104.5. But that's alright. We're going to fill both the buckets up, and I will let it chill out just a little bit more before I drop the Easters. And I guess that's brew day done. No big headaches, no rain. Everything went pretty darn good today. I got my volumes by the looks of it so far, and I missed my gravity by just a smidgen. It's all good. It's still going to make like a 6-point-something% beer. Hey, who can complain? Now the hard part is waiting. Got that dry hop after the fermentation, so looking at 2 weeks, a week and a half or whatever in the ferment bucket, but you know, good things take time. All right, guys, well, thanks for coming by and enjoying a wonderful brew day. Happy, I know, 5th or 6th time by now, happy National Homebrew Day. Hope y'all brewed up something, and hopefully your hot break was manageable and short. Alright, catch up to you later. I gotta go make another video for Tipsy Sprouts. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Cheers. Adios. All that wonderful stuff. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Do that. Do that now. Hit that thumbs up button. Cheers.